Welcome to Baltimore's inner heart. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Today we're ready for what should be a good one. It's the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, the rookie Tyler Luke, set to kick things off. Off we go here in Baltimore. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step 1. But now this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road. Hostile environment. He's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them.
That's complete. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. One of the Ravens has it.
It's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
A gain of a yard brings up second and...
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 5. Play action now. Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
First down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
It's a gain of a yard.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. And the pistol, Jackson ready. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Now, after the touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. D'Amico Ryans there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy is going to take over here once more. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. At the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back. 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
On the give, this is Mixon. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's brought down
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go right back to Mixon. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Third and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught by Bryant. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a 1st down.
And the Texans. First down.
Dell, the motion man.
At the 45-yard line.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Running is Chubb. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7.
On the zone read, they hand it to Chubb. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Stroud. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're on time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Justice Hill to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was down about the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down. Here's Henry, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
E.J. Speed on the tackle. A gain
39. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Quick, ready?
Jackson now. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
2nd down, they need 3. Pistol formation with Jackson. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud going to set up to throw. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
All right.
At the 43-yard line.
Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Texans
Here we go, Larry.
first down.
19.
1st and 10 at the
Back to throw.
48-yard line.
Stroud now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and
Dell, the motion man. On play action. Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
back at the 44-yard line.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's got his man.
Stephon
Complete
Diggs.
to Dell. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now
Step
for
off.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
24-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. And And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
18. That's it.
Here's Stroud. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Odafe Owens bursting it and recording the sack.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense headed back to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
Baltimore, 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Texans' 40-yard line.
2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Hopkins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Baltimore.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Play action now. Jackson. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Likely or X.
Jackson looking to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's got another one. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the 1st half. Could be a record-setting game. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens are out to a 21-10 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Texans offense ready to take over once more. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. They'll go play action with Stroud. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's out wide for Chubb. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds. And he stops the clock as well.
And the Texans first down. 8-yard pickup.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
47-yard line.
Now he takes off. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. And a little chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Oh, right.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Odafe Oweh in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. On 2nd down, Stroud. He looks underneath here for Chubb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Stroud. This one's over the middle and caught by Bryant. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
A 55-yard attempt.
No good.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Thank you, 2nd half. Drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. He decent field position to start this drive. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Open man downfield. It is Hopkins. They bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big one there to start the second half. A gain of 66 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Here's a run. A short kick down to the 7.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Pistol formation with Jackson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Third and goal for Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. On fourth down, out is the rookie Tyler Lute for the Baltimore field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now Chubb. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Once again, it's Chubb. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Malachi starts that first-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop.
A gain of 4.
Here's Stroud. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On the ground, here's Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
He'll try and run for this with Henry.
Brings up 4th and 1.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. A design run here with Jackson. He's going to have a Ravens first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
This is Henry.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A first down picked up as they are getting close.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling him, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's over the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On play action, here's Jackson. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Now, Jackson. That is caught. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Texans 10. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to take over possession of the football. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Houston.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 118. Outside.
On play action, Stroud. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4. Here we go. Here's Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Back to throw. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Oh, to throw is Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Hey, King. What's up?
Stroud to throw. He's going to have a first down and more. A first down there on a gain of 12.
That's another first down.
Hey, King. What's up?
Gain of 12. And the Texans first down.
On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. Down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Tank down. Touchdown, Texans. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They're climbing back into...
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I'm gonna order a cab for you to come. You have 10 minutes to get your things.
You're too cute. Why are you so cute?
Something's hitting.
Look at you being like a boss. Just ordering your hoe around and saying, get in the cab right now.
Cuddle with my baby.
I know it's so cold.
Oh, it's gonna be snowing next week, Wednesday.
In Ulsan?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Okay.
It says rain.
So,
And it's gonna be warm on Thursday. It's gonna be like super warm on Thursday.
for Ultra?
Hmm?
For Ultra?
Yeah. This
Next
Thursday.
week?
This Thursday.
No, look at next week.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing next week. I'm seeing rain for next week.
Oh, earlier on it was showing snow.
Mm.
-8. Jess.
It's snowing
It
in
wasn't.
in
Yeah,
so
it wasn't
in
cold
Seoul
this
right
morning.
now.
Mm.
Damn, it's cold in Seoul, man.
Thursday's going to be 17? Why?
He said why?
Just to go down to -8?
That's the type of shit that gets people sick.
No, it's just fluctuations in temperature right now.
Mm.
This one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops.
Yeah,
And they're
they're
going to need a
cute,
couple
man.
things to bounce their way.
Now, after that last play, we have an
How's
injured
what?
Raven. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round.
Fairbairn to kick off for
And so
Houston.
after the
What'd
touchdown,
you say?
here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
He doesn't like to sleep on
Here comes Hill on the return.
Each way.
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Ravens offense and the veteran DeAndre Hopkins ready to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Hey, out.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
Now a toss play with Henry. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 6. We'll go again here with Henry. He'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
Here's the fullback, Ricard. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. They'll run for it with Henry.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this 4th down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge 4th down stop.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
That is on the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Stroud going to set up to throw.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
That is caught by Bryce. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. This one complete to Bryant. It is second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. Complete to Dell. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. On second down, Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
From the gun here on third down. Stroud. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Now, Stroud.
Yeah. How do you know that the guy?
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Odafe Oweh putting together a heck of a game. His 3rd sack of this wild card matchup. Now, on second and long.
How do you know that they had sex? Just because they were going upstairs doesn't mean that they did have sex.
Now, Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 17.
To throw, it's Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins.
Not everyone has
the
the same.
Taken down right at the 25-yard
just
line.
tell some women have
One time out at their disposal, but the more pressing needs have to score twice. It's first and 10. Throwing is Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Or like something else.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play.
Here we go.
How do you know?
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And the Texans.
And they'll get up and spike it with exactly 40 seconds to go. Second down, goal to go. Here's Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Stroud. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
Texans will line up for the 2-point.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
first dose of it.
Yeah.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 15-yard line. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Happened.
Line of scrimmage is the 15.
Cold,
It's
right?
first and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So that one, his fourth touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on two more. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. They stop the two-point try.
So you give up a touchdown on defense. The question is, how are you going to respond on the two-point try? Well, respond did they ever? Big difference giving up 8 than there is giving up 6.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. All right. A second down throw for Stroud. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Here we go. One final play. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That's his do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off